What is up, Cowboys Nation? It was a long, long night in the draft. Up early, man. Still wish I was back in bed sleeping. But hey, had a great time last night in the cave. Had ton of people joining. Man, we got almost over close to 1,000 people live hanging with us. So definitely appreciate the love and the support. And if you really want to support the channel, make sure you get on over. Hit that subscribe, hit the like if you haven't done so already. Hopefully you had. So the Cowboys, they maneuver a little bit, and some people were, definitely team trade down. I was, hey, if you can get your guy and trade down and get that extra pick, because we didn't have a fourth round, I was all for it. So the Cowboys made a little old school Jimmy Johnson maneuvering a little bit, go down a few spots and pick up an extra third round draft pick, which was huge, I think, for the team. So they get that extra third, but they go ahead and get Tyler Guyton, tackle out of Oklahoma. And just like always, you're going to have some people that question it, and you're going to have some people that love it. That's just the way the draft is, because, at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to say I told you so than to say I was wrong. So I get it. Cowboys, I was on record saying, hey, I'm good with the offensive line. If they had Tyler, Smith, another Tyler Smith moving out the left tackle, but looks like the plan is keep him at guard. So if you're doing that, you bring this another Tyler in, play some left tackle. He's been playing right tackle a lot, obviously with Oklahoma, but he played a little bit at left tackle. I mean, Tyron played at right tackle at USC. That worked out pretty well. So I'm going to pump the brakes on the negativity. The Cowboys so far in drafting offensive linemen in recent history, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, Tyron Smith, and Tyler Smith. That's a lot of Pro Bowls, a lot of all pros, a couple guys that are going to be wearing a gold jacket, and, a couple guys in the two Tylers that their careers are just starting. But Tyler Smith being an all pro in his second year, let's just say, he's headed towards the right in the right direction for that. So we'll see what happens. So I like the pick. I don't know how you guys feel. Definitely would love to get your comments on that pick. If you think the Cowboys, some comments were made, hey, if the Cowboys were all in, they wouldn't have, wouldn't have traded down. They would have taken someone better. We'll see who's better. Like I said, Tyler Smith, everyone laughed at. They laughed at Micah Parsons when we drafted him. So I know how social media works. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to wait. I'm going to trust the process with the draft, especially with offensive linemen. Now, if they would have drafted a defensive tackle, there would have been some questions. If they would have drafted a guy from Michigan, maybe we question a little bit, because the history of Michigan still not great with the Cowboys. But obviously Mozzie, he's just getting started. So I don't want to label him that yet. We still got some Tycho, PTSD. So anyway, going into day two, the Cowboys got their second round pick. They also are picking up 2/3. So they've got, I think, I'm trying to think of my memory, and let's go back to the notes. Might have to get my glasses out. They got the 73rd pick, and they got the 87 pick. So they're getting 4 guys in the top 87. And for a team that did nothing in free agency, pretty damn important. That's why I'm saying is I like the pick, but I like the 3rd round pick, even better, because it's just giving us, another position to fill. And you look at the positions to fill. You see it's early because I got to have my coffee. So hang tight, man. The positions that I said were, need that they need 4 impact guys. Get the offensive lineman, check. Got to get a linebacker, got to get defensive line, preferably, defensive tackle, and you got to get a running back. So they've got 3 picks, 3 opportunities to address all 3. Now, who's to say if a wide receiver fell a little bit? Some were, there was a late run on receivers, so we'll see kind of how that shakes out in the early part of the draft. The linebackers pretty much are there, all the ones that you want. See if there's any kind of run with that. There's a couple cornerbacks kind of fell a little bit. So see what happens if a cornerback were to fall. It could change things. If the Cowboys have confidence in drafting a running back later, which would have to be in round 5, it's risky. It's risky to me. because I think the running back they draft is going to be the workhorse for the team. Because I just don't have a lot of faith in the running back room that we have right now. It's no disrespect to any of them. I hope I'm proven wrong with it, but I just, the history shows so far that the running backs that they've got aren't going to be that type. So they've got an opportunity with Brooks. They got an opportunity with Benson. There's a couple other running backs that they can get within that third round. If not, then maybe they're going to look, the kid from Alabama, could the kid from, Wisconsin fall into that? I don't know if he'd be there by 5. I think he'd be gone before then. But so they've got some thinking to do, and maybe they can wheel and deal a little bit more. But I would prefer them to kind of stay pat here and get those 3 guys. Get the 3 guys, get the guy in the second, get the 2 in the third. And I think done right, they're going to have 4 impact guys that can contribute on this team this season. And like I said, with the lack of free agency, they don't really have no choice. They're going to have to. They have to strike. They got to hit, like I said, you like baseball analogies, like they said in life, you got to hit some doubles and triples, but really more triples and hopefully a home run with one of these picks. So anyway, had a great time. Just wanted to drop a quick video, get your guys' thoughts. What do you think in round 2? What do you think in round 3? How you liking, round 1? I know you see the grades all come out, and it's like, how do you grade a guy that he ain't played down in the NFL yet? So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see what happens. See how this team rolls. But you see, I'm in the cave. I'm going to be hanging out draft weekend. I'm going to be on Cowboys Can Fan. I'm going to be with the UK Cowboys. Might be popping in doing my own stuff. But we're just going to have a lot of fun because like I said last night, the draft started the Cowboys season. We did nothing in free agency, so our season didn't start till last night. And maybe I'm drinking the Cowboys Kool-Aid a little bit, but I thought the season got off to a good start if it started last night. I like the pick, but more importantly, I do like getting that extra pick in the third round because I think that just adds another piece to the puzzle. So again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit the like. Again, appreciate all the support. Steven, who hopped in, he hopped in and hung out. One of our great subscribers. He hopped into the cave, hung out with us a little bit. Ronnie came in. Mikey Schefter, my boy Mikey, came in and he was bringing it. Eugene Lockhart, of course, man, he's been away, had some health issues, but he's getting back on track. And he said, man, I got to get back in the cave. So he brought it just like always. Of course, JT from Teague's Take. Make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to Teague's Take that you guys do it. JT and his dad, the defender of the star. How do you not love George Teague? They do a great podcast. A lot of college, a lot of Alabama, obviously with some Cowboys mixed in. Of course, got to mix in them Cowboys, but they do a great job. So make sure you guys check that out. But it was great having him on. So if you got 4.5 hours to kill at work, go ahead and flip over, do the replay. It was a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of great moments that we had last night on the live show. So check it out. But again, appreciate all the support, all the love. Hit that subscribe. I got to say it one more time just to keep putting it out there. They say you got to always say it. That's what they say. You got to embed it in the brain. So anyway, you guys take care. Have a great Friday. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll be hopping in and out. So hopefully I'll see you on one of those channels. Take care.
Give me somebody that's hungry. Give me somebody that's hungry. I need